So it's a very sad for me and happy day at TFL truck because it's time to say farewell to our TFL Pro Land Cruiser. You know guys, we look at these trucks kind of as movie stars in a movie. Basically, this truck starred as a video star of the TFL Pro Series. And when we're done with them, we find somebody who wants it and then we sell them. And we don't try to make money on these things. It's not our business. Basically, we buy them and sell them for the same thing that we bought them for. And this is Will.
Hello everyone.
Who is now the happy owner of
TFL Pro Land Cruiser.
And Will, I want to give you our hat.
Oh, thank you.
As a memento from coming all the way down from, basically came down from Vail, which is a long way.
2-hour drive this morning.
Yeah. As you guys may recall, we started the Land Cruiser TRD Pro project by finding this truck. When we found it, of course, it wasn't white, it was gray. It came from a dealership, but it was meticulously maintained, and that's why we bought it. So what was the first thing we did? Well, we had to turn it into a TRD Pro color by actually wrapping it. So talk to me about how you go about wrapping a car, right? Because it's not as simple. I thought it was just as simple as bringing it in, slapping some wrap on it and being done with it. But this is a multi-day process.
Oh yeah. So the best way to think about it is kind of like put a sticker over the entire car.
Yeah.
It's a great alternative to paint. Paint is not reversible, and paint also kind of diminishes the value of some cars. Yeah. So the big thing about it is it's a piece of vinyl. It's literally it's a 8mm stick. You lay it over the car, treat it like a sticker. It heats, it stretches. Contours to all the corners and everything.
But what I thought was going to happen was you just bring it in and then you put it on, but this car has been completely, well, from the exterior at least, taken apart. I mean, the whole front fascia is gone. Walk me through the rest of this process. So what's going to happen next?
My plan is to go over the edges with primer so they don't lift over time, especially if you're going through dirt and whatnot.
Yep.
Get the front clip done and the back bumper with the hatch, and then continue with the sides and then the roof.
All right, Tommy, you have been gone the whole week, and now you are here to take a look at our finished TFL Pro Land Cruiser. Are you ready to go in?
Yeah, let's go see what it looks like.
Yeah, here we go.
Whoa!
What do you think?
That is awesome. That looks so good.
Doesn't that look incredible?
Wow. It's like a whole new vehicle.
Yeah, it's like a brand new truck.
That is so cool.
Look at the side. What do you think?
Oh, you did the moldings too?
Yeah, look at the moldings.
That is so cool. What a good look.
All right, now let's do the TRD Pro, huh?
Yeah.
Let's put those on.
Hey,
it looks great. So Will, how long have you been watching TFL?
I want to say for at least 4 or 5 years, and I subscribed at around 100,000 subscribers, and now you guys are around 800, notching up there, close to that million here soon. So I'm excited. Got a good vehicle, good price from some awesome people, so couldn't be more excited today.
Let me ask you this, why did you buy the Land Cruiser? Are you a Land Cruiser fan? Are you a Toyota fan?
Big Toyota fan. I've had one vehicle. It was a 2002 Toyota Sequoia. First car in high school, put over 100,000 miles on it. Now I'm ready to do the same to the Land Cruiser here.
Yeah, it's got 150,000 miles and you bought it for just over 25,000.
Exactly.
But this thing will go 250,000 without any issues. I mean, it is a Land Cruiser. Once we had the truck wrapped in a factory correct TRD Pro White, all right, as close as we could get to a factory correct color, we took it to our friends at Toy Tech, where we added an Old Man Emu 2-inch lift. We also got TRD Pro wheels from our friends at Toyota. We put on some BFGs, and to top it all off, we decided that any Land Cruiser had to, of course, have a snorkel. We really tried to get Fox suspension because TRD Pros have Fox, but they just weren't able to work with us on our timeline. So we went with your solution, and tell us what we're putting on.
So this is the BP51 Old Man Emu kit.
Yep.
It's about the top of the line that Old Man Emu offers.
And so does this allow us to change the ride height to get kind of the perfect ride height that we want?
Full coilovers.
Okay.
So we can adjust them.
So how much do you think we're going to go? How much would you go? Like maybe, I'm thinking, nothing critical, maybe 2 inches?
Yeah, probably about 2 inches.
2.5-inch diameter shock body. You have your rebound and a compression adjustment over here, which actually ARB recommends to adjust it depending on the weight added on the vehicle, so you don't sacrifice ride quality.
Wow.
This suspension is ready to go over landing.
Here comes the scary part for us, maybe the fun part for you.
Yeah.
What's this install going to look like?
Well, we got to tear apart the airbox on the inside, and then we're going to put a stencil on the fender. We're gonna trace it out, and then we gotta get out the big hole saw and start cutting holes in the fender.
Gotcha.
So do you plan to wheel it? Do you plan to like cross country it? Do you plan to take it in the snow? What's it gonna be?
Snow wheeling, definitely gonna do some mountain fire roads, go up in the mountains with my friends, go camping, taking it to Coachella this year.
Oh, sweet.
So going to the music festival, that's gonna be the first big trip with it this year. And other than that, it's gonna be my daily driver that I'm gonna love for years to come.
Once that was all done, we of course got our hands on a Toyota TRD Pro 4Runner and took our TRD Pro Land Cruiser over to the trail and saw just how well we had converted a standard Land Cruiser 200 series into a TRD Pro off-road monster. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed by this truck. It's doing everything. All right, here we go, crawl control again. Even this like early version of Toyota's crawl control works really well.
To drive, I'm gonna let's do medium on the crawl control and drive. Wow, that's way too fast. Let's do 1 speed above low. You can hear the ABS creaking and the traction control, figuring out which wheel has power and sending it there. We step it up one to medium. Now with crawl control active, my foot is completely off the throttle. I'm just steering, letting it do its
How's it
thing.
working, Tommy?
Yeah, it's like off-road cruise control.
Yeah, I know.
That's all you need. I'll tell you what, the visibility and the size is easier in the 4Runner. It's just a much more compact vehicle through the trees, but the ride is better in the Land Cruiser, and the ground clearance is much better in the Land Cruiser as well. I mean, you just got a ton of height underneath the vehicle, which is great when you're going over the rocks.
And people may be wondering, why haven't we aired down? Because we have no way to air up.
Yeah, we didn't bring air compressor.
Yeah, it's just the two of us out here, and we don't have our compressor, so it'd be kind of bad for it back on the road. So where are you gonna take it from here?
My next thing I would like to do is just up the road here to Slee Off-Road. I want to get an ARB bumper and then a Warren, I don't know what size winch, but a Warren winch to put in the front of it, light bar on the top, or maybe in the bumper, and then that'll probably be all. Maybe a roof rack. I don't really want to get a tent for it just because
you could sleep in the back of
I could sleep in the back, and with it being a daily driver, I don't really need the extra wind noise or the fuel economy loss with the tent on the top, so.
Yeah. We started this series by asking a simple question. Can we create a better TFL Pro Land Cruiser than Toyota would a TRD Pro Land Cruiser? And the answer is, well, honestly, probably no. We don't have the technical expertise or, of course, Toyota's engineering experience. So what this entire series left me wondering about is, when will Toyota build a TRD Pro Land Cruiser, and how soon can we get our hands on one? And guys, if you have been a fan, I want to thank you for watching, and Will, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And safe travels back up to Eagle, and hopefully long live the Land Cruiser.
Long live the Cruiser.
You know, I'm gonna miss that rig. We put a lot of heart and soul into it, and I got a feeling that that truck is gonna outlive me, and that's actually pretty cool. As much as I hate to see the Land Cruiser go, it's time for a new star in our video production. And you may be wondering, what's next? Well, next month, Tommy and I are flying down to Georgia to pick up a first-generation Mercedes-Benz ML320, which we'll then put up against a Touareg and, of course, the Porsche Cayenne that we're working on. And by the way, we're selling one more long-term vehicle, and that is our Ram Rebel. So if you're interested, shoot us an email at ask@tfltruck.com, and we'll send you all the details.